I'm going to bring someone who has been making some waves on social media here and there. Not big,
Okay.
but the name popped up. This is Mitsuyasu Maeno. This is
Nippon?
Nippon. Okay. We're looking at a man
What is
who
it?
goes by the name Soichiro Maeno later on. It's Mitsuyasu Maeno, Maeno. I know you want to see the picture. Born 1946 in
Okay.
Tokyo.
Yep.
Died pretty young, at the age of 29.
Yeah.
And he became Americanized.
I know who this guy is.
You know what this is?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
He became Americanized, and he went to the University of California in 1967. Just a little background. He was married twice. Both ended in divorce. And he was kind of a sad man from this. He didn't really care much about his life. I'll say that. However, he became under the influence of right-wing ultra-nationalist groups in Japan.
Oh, this guy.
He was very, very influenced by a writer, Yukio Mishima. And what this created was the self-defense forces of Japan.
Freedom Force for Love.
Kind of. They wanted to overthrow the Constitution of Japan in 1947 after the war. They wanted to go back to a Bushido samurai lifestyle.
They were trying to resurrect the old ways.
The oldest of ways. In
There
fact,
was zero shot.
his
that
influence,
happening.
the influence,
Could you imagine if after the war we're like, all right, we'll let you guys go back, but you gotta be samurais. And we just like time lock the island.
Oh, you mean like medieval samurai?
Yeah.
the person that influenced him actually committed ritual suicide
Yes.
because
in
he
public.
He couldn't deal with
He hated
the
what
shame.
Japan had become.
the shame of
Losing the war.
losing the war and then becoming westernized,
Yeah.
and he wanted to just walk around lopping heads off, you know? He goes to a meeting of ultra-nationalists in 1971. Here, it's in Tokyo's Okura Hotel, and at the meeting there was a Song of the Race composition. So it's a new anthem of the country, pretty much.
Okay.
That was composed by the leader, Yoshio Kodama. So here's this ultra-nationalist who's very sad. His hero died, and now he sees this man creating a new national
song.
anthem. And it's revitalizing this movement to the point where I think they had like 20 to 30,000 members. Like, he was the head of it. The song itself calls for an overthrow of the government and to restore Japan's prior World War II imperial policies. He wants an imperial Japan, and he wants to fuck everyone up.
Are we aware of this? Like, how are we letting this go on?
Because
What-
nobody takes it seriously.
Okay.
Well, we had to be because of the next part of the story. Kodama, the person who created this anthem, was actually associated with the Yakuza. He was not a good guy. He put the facade on of like, I'm
Pretend,
ultra-nationalist,
yeah.
but realistically, he's doing...
I'm just trying to make money.
I'm trying to make a lot of money. And he did. He also went to jail for 2 years for Class A war crimes. But he was one of the most powerful figures. He created the Yakuza's resurgence. You could argue it's the reason why they exist today, but that's another story because the guy we're talking about, Maeno, really didn't know him. He just had like kind of affiliations, and he looked at him as a leader. Well, back to Maeno, he was working as an actor, but he really couldn't get a lot of work. Remember, he's at the University of California, and Japan and California, pretty close at this point now.
Yeah.
You know, he got some good planes. Foreshadowing. So just like any famous guy would do, he starts doing softcore porn.
Stallone did softcore
for,
porn.
It worked for Stallone.
So did Jackie Chan.
Worked for Chan. Why wouldn't it work for Maeno?
Yeah.
1976, more than 2/3 of Japan's film were in the pink film genre, starred him. He was a huge hit in softcore porn.
Okay.
He was like their Ron Jeremy.
He's their Ron Jeremy of softcore porn. In fact, The oldest studio to do this, he appeared in 25, I believe, 20 of them, which is like for the 60s.
Yeah, it's a lot, yeah.
Pretty fucking
It's
crazy.
not like digital where,
60s.
they're shooting a porn
Yeah.
like 2 hours
So
long every day.
He's working. Hold on one second. In one of the films, he is acting with a popular actress, Kumi Taguchi, where he sleeps with her while flying a plane. Turns out he actually can fly planes. He went to flight school, and his teacher heard him say something that was a little off-putting. He said, "I'm going to crash this plane one day." And it was just like, what? What are you talking about?
It's Japanese, man. You know they do that.
Yeah.
But he's like an amateur
They're like
pilot.
lemmings. They're drawn to it.
He's like an amateur pilot at the time, so it's like, what's happening? Go back to the Yakuza scandal going on at the time. Lockheed is making deals
Lockheed Martin?
like Lockheed Corporation from the United States.
You know, one of the most upstanding corporations out there.
One of the most, the best, really. They're making
Definitely
deals.
not known for doing anything evil.
Nothing evil. They didn't do anything evil like bribe the Japanese government to get their plane manufacturing to the United States. Like, they weren't trying to steal the fighter planes of the Japanese. It wasn't a thing happening. So the person at the head of the scandal was Kodama.
His rival.
His somebody who he looked at as like a leader of the
Yeah.
ultranationalist movement is selling Japanese secrets
To the Americans.
to the Americans while he has a position in government.
Yeah.
Well, Mayano doesn't like this. He's like, this is not happening.
Traitor.
He's a traitor, he's disgusting, and somebody has to put a stop to it. And he takes it upon himself to put a stop to it. And how does he do it? Well, he gets two friends with him and says, "Hey, we got to do a quick film. We're going to dress as kamikaze pilots. It's going to be based in World War II. It's a softcore porn.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take two planes. We're gonna film one, and then they make these plans. So he shows up to the
High
air.
production for these pornos.
Dude, he was one of the more famous men. He can get funds for this.
He's not doing backroom casting couch. He's doing like spider bait.
Yeah.
So he arrives at the Shofu airport in Tokyo dressed as kamikaze pilots, and he tells them like, "Yeah, we're filming." So he gets the two planes. Well, he circles Kodama's residence just for like an hour or two. They're just circling this fucking area. He decides now's the time. He speaks to the air traffic control, which kind of isn't. It's kind of just communicating to each other because he wasn't answering. The last thing he says is, "Sorry, and I haven't replied for a long time. Long live the emperor." Which, if you don't know the translation to that, it's Tenohika Banzai. And he crashes into Kodama's house. He kamikazes.
He tries to 9/11 him.
Yes.
Did it work? You kill him?
He injured two of his servants and missed everything else completely.
What a fool. I never heard this story. I thought you were going
I
to
thought
tell.
it was the sword,
I
right?
thought it was
No.
the guy who murdered the communist.
That's what I thought.
So
yeah.
he missed them completely. They removed Kodama from the house because at the time, turns out he's actually like sick and dying of cancer. So they removed the sick old man from the house to like make sure he's okay. Two people got injured. They put the fire out. Obviously, he died in the crash. And there were there were mixed reactions because some of the ultranationalists were like, he's a hero for at least even trying.
Right.
And then you have the rest of the public like, this guy's a fucking idiot dressed as a kamikaze pilot from World War II. This is equivalent of a
Who
German.
makes porn?
Yeah.
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 It's like he's equivalent of a German dressing up as a Nazi and like trying to shoot up a place. Like, this is the same thing.
Right.
Nobody does this. Like, you're a psychopath.
Isn't this like the most Japanese story ever, though?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Kodama said, I respect him trying. Like, that was a good attempt.
Good effort.
It was skillful to like actually circle and find it. Like, he put in the effort. You
We'll
know?
give it to you, Manaya. What's his name?
Instead of his, so actually he said, very skillful. I give him the highest marks on that score. Turns out the aftermath, Kodama goes on trial in 1977 but it was postponed because he was sick. And sadly, he dies peacefully in 1984.
Sadly.
So wait, when was the attack?
The attack happened March 1976.
So if he just would have waited like a year and a half,
Like
it would have
well,
resolved itself.
He died 1984. It would have been 10 years. But like he could have waited. He could have had. So he died at like 28, 29. Like he could have waited.
Yeah.
Like he could have had a life.
You're gonna outlive this
You're
guy.
gonna outlive him.
But
Even Kodama said A for effort. You put in work to get this done. And
Almost got me this time.
what's really funny, you can look it up. There's a picture of him dressed as a kamikaze pilot in front of the plane right before he takes off and does it. And he looks awesome.
I'm sure he does.
his appearances now in the Roman porno series have a cult following, apparently.
Yes.
That's a weird Rome.
Yeah, I guess they're pretending to be American.
That's the picture of him
Wow.
Let me
in
see.
front of in the plane
Wow.
about to dress full kamikaze. And then there's a picture of him actually sleeping with the girl on the plane.
Oh, let me see
Like
that.
while it's
Wow.
in the air. Like it's no joke.
Oh, wow.
It was real. Yeah. And that's his story. I thought it was making the rounds where it's like, how far would you go to like defeat corruption? Would you be a porn star and like drop a kamikaze into this guy?
That's funny.
But in the end, Lockheed always wins. So
Well,
we all know this. But yeah, that's my story.